Check out these landscapes here. How crazy do these look? Warm and stinky. Buenos dias a todos y feliz Navidad. Wednesday, 25th of December, and it's Christmas Day here in South America. And today, for the next 4 days, we are heading into Bolivia, heading to Uyuni Salt Flats. So we left the hostel nice and early this morning, 7 o'clock, and right now it is 8:30, and we've just made it to the border, the northern border of Chile, and we are gonna head into Bolivia very soon. The third country here in South America before I make my way back to Santiago. This place cannot make up its mind whether it's hot, whether it's cold. It's so hot during the day, but in the morning and in the evening it gets super cold here in the desert. So yesterday we just spent New Year's Eve, just had a little party in the hostel. Didn't get my camera out, didn't end up vlogging it. Yesterday's vlog got cut a little bit short, I think. But yeah, we just had a little bonfire, danced around a little bit to some reggae music. They love reggae music in this part of the world. And then, yeah, we went to bed at 1 AM, 1:30, something like that, so we could get enough sleep for today. But unfortunately, something happened yesterday. It's the worst thing you could imagine. So during the tour, I think the second last stop, while we were having snacks, the wine and the pisco sour, for some reason, I don't know why, I had my bag out and I decided to leave it, rather than putting it straight in the van, I decided to leave it next to this wheel, put it down around this area, and then, you know, I totally forgot about it, and then went in the van, we started moving, and then one of the guys went back out and it came back in and held up a bag, and it was my bag, and it was run over. Had dust all over it, it was a little bit wrecked, and I was like, holy shit, what happened to this bag? And then when I looked inside, a lot of things were broken. Luckily I didn't have my drone in there, but I had my bag of lenses. Everything was dusty inside, and my macro lens, my little macro lens, was wrecked. It was deformed at the top, so totally ruined that. But the worst thing of all was I had my hard drive in my bag. My hard drive, which has everything of my whole trip in South America and even Japan. So I tried it last night, I connected it up to my laptop, and then it was the hard drive was making funny noises and it didn't work. Couldn't access my files, couldn't access 4 months of videos and footage and everything like that. So yeah, it's when I was listening to it, it was clicking, which is never a good sound for hard drives, and then it kind of just like stops. So yeah, I don't have very high hopes of retrieving the data, but at least when I get back to Santiago in 4 days, I'll have to hit up like a data recovery place or something like that and hope for the best they can fix it, because seriously, that has everything in it. I have no footage of South America. It's like I never even went here. Alright, esta hora para desayuno. How do you say yogurt in Espanol? Yogurt. Yogurt? Is it? Alright, so this morning we got yogurt, plátano, queso, jamón, avos. ¿Cómo dices avos? Pata. Of course, how could I forget pata? Y jugo de manzana y café. Necesito café esta mañana. Aquí es muy alto. 4,000. A ver, déjame ver. 4,600 y...
Ahora vamos a saber. Aquí nos va a avisar cuánto estamos. Ese es más o menos 4,650 lo que yo... 4,500.
Yeah, 4,500. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, it's so high.
Yeah.
That's why you need running.
And we have now finally entered Bolivia. So where we had breakfast earlier today was where we swapped our vehicles, so out of the white van and into our 4-wheel drive for our tour. So we'll be cruising around this for the next 4 days. I'm on the 4-day Atacama to Uyuni tour. So this entire area here is a national park, and you need to get yourself one of these, which is a national park ticket. 150 Bolivianos, and it's about 4 Bolivianos to the Australian dollars, so 150, 75, about $32 to get in. And one tip when you're doing these tours, make sure you change Bolivianos before you leave. You definitely need these things before you go because there's no Casa de Cambios once you exit and enter Bolivia. Finished having lunch. We've been cruising through Desierto del Dali for the last couple of hours and just finished having lunch at Aguas Thermales. So thermal pools there, and behind me, yeah, we had 40 minutes here to swim and then had like 30 minutes of lunch. Kind of felt a little bit lazy, didn't want to change or anything like that, so didn't get in, and now I'm kind of regretting it. But if you're doing this tour, definitely get in. From now on, I am telling myself, do all the activities, don't skip out on it. None of that anymore. We're gonna get into all the activities from now on for the next few days. And our next stop for today is Geyser Sol de la Mañana. And this geyser stinks. We are back in the geyser field. Check that out. You can hear the gas coming out of these holes in the bottom. And the ground is super, super warm. Warm and stinky. Check out these landscapes here. How crazy do these look? Extends all the way over there. Oh. Check that out. That is so weird. How weird is that? Check out how weird this thing is. What is going on? Feels like you're cooking when your food's ready. You don't want to get too close to this one.
Like if it was relaxing concrete.
Oh yeah. Boiling concrete. Much more fun out here in Bolivia, where you can just go walking around without any restrictions and get up right next to it. Unlike in Chile, in San Pedro, where you have to stay like 10 meters away. Behind me here is our last stop, Laguna Colorada, and in the distance there you can see flamingos and bacuyas. Bacuyas over there, and they love hanging out at high altitudes. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but we are at 4,850 meters elevation. The whole day today we've whoa, so windy. So windy. The whole day today we've just been cruising at 4,900, nearly 5,000, so super, super high altitude. You know, every couple of minutes you just find yourself like gasping for that little bit of air because, yeah, it's just so high up here and, yeah, your body's not getting enough oxygen. Alright, so it's 3:30 now. I think that does it for the day. We are gonna head to our hostel now and then settle in for tonight, hopefully. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy. Mucho gusto. ¿Tu hermano?
Sí.
Hermano.
Gilmer.
Hola. So we have now arrived at the little town where we're gonna stay for tonight, and check out these doors here. Little pueblo. I could just walk past through this door. But yeah, it seems like a very small, quiet town in the middle of nowhere. the south side of Bolivia. So in this whole little town here, there is one random really green soccer field just out of nowhere. He chooses you!
Bien, bien. Sigue, sigue, sigue. Único. Va, va, va.
These kids are definitely way fitter than me right now, running around at 4,150 meters. Whew. Ain't easy.